Hey, Profit Planners, if we have not yet met, I am Haley. I help emotionally drained workaholic entrepreneurs create consistent income in their business without working crazy hours. Does that not sound glorious? That is what I do. That is what I'm here to help with. And I want to go over my income report for December with you. So I made $25,489 this month, and that's actually $10,000 less than we're used to making. So why? Why was the question, right? And I'm going to answer that in this video. Also, I want to go over how I was actually hiding behind a position that I hired for in my business, which is my integrator, why we had to cut down our team this month, and how we're shifting internally to grow to hit our massive goals this year. Because I believe we can with some strategic work, right? Awesome. Let's get into it. I'm also going to go down line by line for how we made all of this income. So specifically what income sources made what. But first, let's go over the fact that I have bragged and bragged and bragged about my integrator, right? I have said a lot of fantastic things about them on this show. But what I've realized this month, the past 3 weeks, I realized that I hired someone because I was hiding behind them the entire time. So I scaled, if you followed these income reports, I've scaled from $0 to $35,000 a month in 6 months, in half a year. It was insane growth, right? But whenever I hit that, this is what I told myself. Haley, you can't get yourself to the next point. So I hired an integrator because I wanted them to make the decisions to get me to the next point because I didn't believe in myself. The problem was not that I hired her. The problem was that I hired someone because I didn't believe that I had the potential to get us to the next business goal. I was talking down to myself. I was self-sabotaging my own business, and I didn't even realize it. So that might be you. I want to say this to you because you might be in this position in the future now, or you've had it in the past where you might have hired someone because you didn't believe in yourself. Okay, that was a big wake-up call for me. A huge wake-up call for me. And something that really helped me, if you didn't know, I have a nutritionist because if you've listened to episode 99 of the podcast, I talk about emotional eating and binge eating and how I struggle with binge eating. And so what my nutritionist asked me, she said, Haley, did your parents teach you how to run a business? Did your parents teach you how to run a business? No. My parents have never been entrepreneurs. They've never been entrepreneurial. They are content with their 9-to-5 jobs. They've never taught me how to run a business. So then she said, how did you start running a business then? What happened? And I said, well, I started making intuitive decisions and I just loved people. I just intuitively knew, and I surrounded myself with knowledge. It just happened. And so she said to apply it to health, but I'm applying it to this situation is I was talking down and I said, well, I can't get to the next level, but I could. And so I want you to know, believe in yourself. Wherever you're at in your business journey, I want you to wholeheartedly believe in yourself and that your brain will get you through any situation, period. You don't need a mastermind. Well, masterminds are helpful. Don't get me wrong. I'm not downing a mastermind, but your brain has every answer that you need, okay? Your brain is so powerful. I never want you to not believe in yourself. So that was one thing that I did that has completely sabotaged the success of my business. Another major thing that I learned is that not every month has to be a high month, period. This month, yes, we almost made $26,000. And, to the average entrepreneur, that's amazing. That's great. For me, it's maddening. I am very upset that we had that low of income this month, but we actually purposely made the decision to lose money this month so that we could stop, pause to grow. because we have massive goals. If you didn't know what my goal is, I will say it here again. My goal is by the end of December to have $200,000 months. And we have it all planned out. That's our goal, and I'm really excited for it. So having $200,000 months, we had to really shift a lot in December to get us to where we're prepared to scale that big starting in February. So December and January have been a lot of reworking things. That leads me into my next thing that I wanted to tell you guys about is our tech issues. And if you follow me on Instagram stories, I've been very transparent about that and me working. So during Christmas break, my whole entire team was on a holiday, okay? Everyone was on holiday break, celebrating Christmas with their family. And what happened was that our program made the new website live and we had an issue. Well, then we kept having more issues. Like people just kept having issues with their login and their thing and getting double charged. And I was like, you know what? Screw this software. I was so pissed at this MemberPress. Don't ever get MemberPress. It is absolutely ridiculous. That software is crap. So, and I thought it was good. Like I was paying a lot for it. I thought I was, but it's just crap. So don't ever use the MemberPress plugin. And so I switched everything over to Access Alley during my Christmas break. By the way, I was so sick, guys. Like I had some kind of upper respiratory cold flu mix thing going on. Like my head was completely swollen and stuffy. It was bad, guys. But I switched everything over to this point, and alone. I cannot tell you how freeing it was. I was sick as a dog working on this. And by the way, I had an amazing developer helping me, Amanda Lawrence. If you guys need her information to help you with WordPress development, just DM me over on Instagram at Profit Planner. She saved our tail. Amanda Lawrence literally provided, what is it? I was about to say RSVP. It's like the resuscitation thing. Anyways, whatever. She revitalized our membership site. This tech was also stuffy and sick. Exactly, Katharina. The tech itself was also sick with the upper respiratory because it sucked. But we switched over to Access Alley. Everything finally worked. We got everything switched over. And let me tell you, even though I was sick as a dog, I was switching all this tech stuff over. I was working 14-hour days, more than that, getting everything resolved. I was so happy. I was so happy. I had not been that happy in months. If you've listened to my episode about depression and binge eating, like I've been dealing with a lot of those kind of stuff, like feeling numb, feeling no emotion, and dealing with like that low-key depression. Oh my gosh. No, I was so happy. Now, it was a very stressful time, yes, but I thrived off of it. And it made me really reevaluate how I was running my business. And what I realized was that through the integrator position, I was second guessing every single decision that I was making. And it was not her fault. Not her fault at all. It was me. It was my fault. But I was starting to second guess myself, so I was not confident on my decision making, which ruined so many things. It ruined so many things. And anyways, it all ties back to that. And oh man, it was so freeing to realize I'm not happy because I lost control of my business. How do I regain control of my business back? And so this is the major switch that happened. My integrator, actually, we both decided it was best to split ways just for the next few months, potentially forever. So that was a big shift, which I talked to my passive profit people about this and they were like, what? Like their jaws just dropped. I'm like, what did you do? Your integrator no longer works for you? We are surviving and it feels great. Do I miss my integrator? Yes. I don't think that role was necessary for my business though at that time. I miss her because I love her and she's a really great friend of mine. Like since working for me, I really feel like we're really good friends. I love her so much personally, but business, we both realize this is not the best fit. not because of us compatibility wise, but because of the position itself. And so now I have a project manager on my team who's a high level thinking project manager who helps execute as well. She's a doer. That's what I need. And we have Hannah as well. If you're in the Profit Planner Lounge, you know Hannah. We all love Hannah. Hannah's amazing, is she not? If you're in the Profit Planner Lounge, I know you're nodding your head. She responds to everything so quickly and even responds to emails on Saturdays, even when I tell her not to. She's amazing. We all love Hannah. So now I feel really confident in my team moving forward. We're ready to scale hours. We're ready to get prepared for the $200,000 month goals we have. But we've had a major setback. I mean, we've lost, I think with cancellations, if we added it all up, it's been over $40,000 of a loss. It's a lot. I mean, at this point in our business, we should be hitting $60,000 a month. Katharina said she needed to talk to Hannah a lot, and she is great. Yes. Yeah, and with this major tech issue, we needed someone like Hannah. And what happened before is that when this tech issue started, I had someone on customer support that was not responding to emails, that was not actually helping our lounge members. And when I found out, I was furious. I was so mad. And now that we have Hannah on our team, golly, it's glorious. Hannah is so amazing. Like Katharina said, she is great. We all adore Hannah. So that was the major milestones of this month. I've learned a lot along the way. Even though we have had that tech issue setback, we are on a brand new software. It's called Access Alley. If you want to look up Access Alley, highly recommend it. It's been amazing so far. So we've connected Access Alley, ThriveCart, and Active Campaign. If you were curious about what softwares I'm using, those are the 3 softwares that I'm using that's connecting all 3. Oh my goodness. It is like heaven when you're coming off of something like MemberPress. MemberPress creates a personal hell for you. I have so many strong opinions about that software. Moving on though, let me go through line by line how I made this income so you can see, hey, if I'm running a business, where is your income coming from? How does it look like? I want to be as transparent as possible with you guys so that you can grow your business because I do believe in you wholeheartedly. I know you can get to this income level and even past this income level. So let's chat about it. Hey, Dawn. Hello. Okay, income. We have affiliate income. You guys are going to laugh at me here. Are you ready for this? We made $230, our affiliate income. I know, I am not obviously pushing the affiliate income a lot, am I? Okay, going forward, we have for just some little digital products like Asana for the Entrepreneur, the YouTube, blog, podcast workflow, we made like a couple $100. I love how all the Profit Planner Lounge members that are in the live right now are just like all contacting. Hello, hey, Kelly. Hey, Allie. Okay, and here it goes to profit call sales. We made $247. Passive profit, we made $11,817. Profit Planner Lounge, we made $12,298. And then the Profit Planner Retreat, we made $1,222. So that all adds up to $25,489. Oh, okay, I see. I'm looking at this right now. I'm sorry. We also gave, so we normally never do refunds because anyone can cancel at any time, which we're actually changing our pricing structure, by the way. So if you're a Profit Planner Lounge member right now, you probably don't need to cancel because it's going to go up when you rejoin. And yeah, we're just going to rearrange. But usually we don't do refunds, but we are doing refunds for people that have had tech issues. And we're giving them like a free month or, you know, we're giving them things to help them out, or we're just like refunding them. It depends on their specific situation. So we did give refunds, which put it down to the gross profit of $25,489. So that is how we made our income. These are some interesting takeaways that you can take away from this. So if you looked at last month's income report, we made $5,000 to $6,000 more on the Profit Planner Lounge So we dropped around, I'm not looking at specific numbers, so I'm sorry, but like around $6,000, guys. That's a big chunk, right? That's a big chunk. And we decided to take that hit. And we decided to not scale because we care about client experience, customer experience, and with MemberPress, it was destroying the customer experience, which obviously we don't want. So we shut pretty much everything down, and the entire team focused on fixing this tech issue by completely switching software, because I knew that we were gonna have to take a hit, and a big hit. I mean, $6,000. Now, if you look, and I'm not gonna go into specific expenses, mainly because of tax audit reasons, and I've been discouraged to do that just because, like, what if numbers need to be tweaked or whatever. Just based on this, like if we miss something or miscategorize something, it's really difficult. But I do want you to know that in December, we did not make much of a profit, like less than $1,000 of a profit. And this is specifically because we decided to take that income hit in December. And this is good for you to know, is that your business, it's gonna grow, but that doesn't mean that every month is just gonna be great. Because if you look at some of our past months, like we've had over $10,000 profit, like great months. That's after everyone's paid, bills are paid, like just extra money in the account for savings and investing, stuff like that. Hit me, baby, one more time. So I want you to, Katharina, you are cracking me up today, girl. So I want you to know that every month is not gonna be a great month, but it does not reflect on your self-worth. So right now, like let's say Allie, for example, let's say Allie had a great month last month and this month she's breaking even or she's in the red. That has nothing to do with Allie's potential, Allie's self-worth, Allie's anything. Allie's worth so much. Allie is amazing. Allie has an infinite potential, right? It just means that the data says this. That's all. And this is what the data says, and I want to show you what the data says. This data meant that we scaled back this month so that, and we're going to scale back in January too. January, we're not really hitting on a lot of sales, to be honest with you, because we're relaunching everything in February. February is going to be a big month for us. Well, it better be, but we're planning on it to be, and then we're really ramping up in March and April. So like that's our plan, is we've taken 2 months back. And plus, now we don't have an integrator. We cut another person on our team, and I missed it. Why are you scaling back? So we scaled back because of the tech issues, Jess. We scaled back because we wanted to make sure that customer experience was good. So I had to switch softwares. We had to do some internal work. We rearranged the team a lot. We did a lot of internal work so that we could prepare ourselves to scale, because this is the thing, is we're wanting to scale to $200,000 a month, but our business was not set up to scale that quick. And so we had to really do a lot of focus work in December, and we're still doing a lot of focus work this month too, before we scaled up. And need a focus and a butt kicking. Well, Katharina, you know I provide a lot of good butt kickings inside the Profit Planner Lounge, girlfriend. So you show up to those calls and I'll give you a good butt kicking. How did you manage those adjustments, the customer service challenges? So, okay, Jess, this is the thing. Customer service challenges have been a massive challenge. There's a few points that I want to make. One, I hate that anyone potentially had a negative experience with the Profit Planner Lounge because of software. Period. Hate it. Like, passionately hate. Okay? Two, I don't like the fact that it was my fault. I hired someone on the team for customer service pre-Hannah, and they didn't respond to emails. They were providing Band-Aid fixes for people. It was a massive problem that made the problem even more massive. So it was crazy. And then what I had to decide to do, I fired them. And then when I found out, and I was extremely disappointed in that individual, But then Hannah came along. It was perfect timing. And so Hannah has gotten to the bottom of fixing the Band-Aid solutions that the other person provided in MemberPress, right? Well, then I just decided, you know what? This is not scalable. Our MemberPress was providing so many issues. We found out how to solve, this is the thing, we found out how to solve the issue that happened with ThriveCard and MemberPress and that person messed it up. We figured out actually how to solve that issue. Hannah, when I say we, Hannah did. Hannah's a superhero. And then MemberPress started having separate problems. And that's when I said, I am done with this software. I was so pissed. So we stopped MemberPress. We still actually have to pay for it because I didn't want to have everyone switch over. But we switched over to Access Alley. And then Hannah helped with transitioning some people that had problem accounts on MemberPress, transition them to Access Alley. That way they won't have any more problems. That's how we've had to handle it. Now, if someone was having a really bad time, like we've given them a month for free, or we've refunded accounts, which we normally don't do refunds just for everyone. But if you had a tech problem, like we refunded you to make sure you didn't lose anything. So that's how we've had to handle it. But my motto is to make sure that everyone feels heard. That's it. Like that's the motto of my company, because being in even in high school, like going back to the high school days, I was like that little nerdy kid in high school. So I didn't feel heard. And I know a lot of us have that similar experience, especially as entrepreneurs, where you're going through even your family or your high school experience where you don't feel heard or appreciated or seen. Like you just feel invisible. And so my motto of my company is to make sure that everyone feels heard and make sure that they feel like they have a place at the table. That we are not exclusive, we don't leave anyone out, we love everybody. So that is my goal, and that ties into this customer service challenge because people were not feeling heard because they were having issues. And Hannah, I think a lot of it has to do with hiring the right customer support person. So, the big thing with this is that I've been told before by a coach of mine was that customer service was the easiest position to hire for. And it was the one that it didn't really matter. Anyone can do customer service. And I completely disagree with that statement. Like, completely disagree. I think that is a bunch of bullcrap advice. It is not good. Don't listen to anyone that says that. And the reason why I say that is because we have had really bad customer support people in the past that I have fired so quickly. And Hannah, it is a massive difference on how Hannah responds to a customer, makes them feel heard, appreciated, and loved. They are the people that are interacting with your customers. And if you are a good business owner, you deeply care about the people that are paying you for your service or for your product. And I want to tell you, I so deeply care about every single Profitpino Lounge member. And guys, my product is not expensive. We're $67 a month. I'm not getting paid a lot of money to deal with a lot of things, right? These people are not paying me a lot of money. Yet, I've had to spend so much money on the Profitpino Lounge trying to fix this problem. Now, another thing I want to bring up, Jessica says, you definitely need good people in customer service. Jessica says, thank you for sharing the glamorous and not so glamorous side of this journey. Exactly, that's what these income reports are for. Is saying, hey, we made this much money, this is the profit we made, and this is what went on. Behind the scenes, it is not all glamorous, but that's okay. Because as long as you are having fun, that's all that matters. And what I shared before, Jess, before you hopped on, is that dealing with this tech issue, I was so happy because I felt in control. I felt like we actually saw the light at the end of the tunnel. So as long as you're having a good time running your business and you're having fun, I want you to ask yourself this question: am I having fun? If you're not, there's a problem. So that's massive. Love the money that makes it much more affordable and huge amounts up front. Totally, Dawn. Totally. The issue is that I'm paying team members to fix massive problems, but not getting paid a lot for the product that I'm fixing. And that's the issue that we've come up across with issues like this. Now, another thing is, Passive Profit is the easiest product I've ever created. And it's the product, like people are getting amazing results. Like I love being a passive profit, and it's like one big family over there. We're making as much money, almost as much money in passive profit as I have with the Profit Planner Lounge. That's a massive issue because the Profit Planner Lounge should be doing way better. The resources that it's taken to be an expense for the Profit Planner Lounge, whereas passive profit, I have someone helping me 30 minutes a week make that program run. Yet Profit Planner Lounge, we have someone working round the clock all the time for the Profit Planner Lounge. I'm spending almost $3,000 to $5,000 in payroll to make sure Profit Planner Lounge people are good and heard and the product's running and all this stuff, whereas passive profit's the easiest and we're making the same amount of money. That was a big wake-up call for me. And obviously the Profit Planner Lounge is not going anywhere, but it makes me think, Haley, you got to run this product differently. Something has to change. And nothing massive is going to change for any of you current Profit Planner Lounge members. It just means that, and I don't want to spend less time, I actually want to spend more time in there. Is there a reason you don't use Kajabi for your membership? Yes, it's because I already had it set up in WordPress before and I can't move all of our transactions. I mean, you can't do that. So like I set myself up on WordPress before I even knew about Kajabi. Now, if you guys know, I love me some Kajabi. Okay, I love Kajabi. If you don't know what Kajabi is, we actually have a complete training on Kajabi at profitplanner.co/digital. And that's how to use Kajabi as like a complete automated marketing funnel. And then I also have a class on how to build your membership site in 15 minutes or less at profitplanner.co/build membership. So I love Kajabi, but I didn't know about it ahead of time, first of all. And second of all, like sometimes like you have to make an executive decision. It's not worth switching. Because I'm already on WordPress, we already have transactions going. It's a very bad decision to switch softwares. Like, it's just, that's a nightmare waiting to happen. Like, you don't have to do that. But if you don't have a course or a membership site created yet, or you can easily switch to Kajabi, do it right now. I'm not kidding. Go to profitplanner.co/Kajabi, Kajabi. Sign up right now for a 30-day free trial. Get on there and start making money during your free trial. It would be, oh my gosh. You have to do it because you will avoid a lot of the tech issues that I've dealt with, and it's just going to be a dream come true for you, okay? Okay. Yes, I did, Jessica. I'll share this all in the show notes too. So if you want to get very specific on like how much I made for this and this and this, like I'm going to be sharing this inside the income report show notes when this goes live on the podcast. Okay. That is my income report for December. You guys asked some really great questions. Thank you for letting me be super transparent with you and sharing the not so glamorous side of running a business. I do want you to know that everything's not perfect, and that's okay. You can't expect it to be. But I do want you to know that, you know, we have our business under control, thankfully, and we've switched our team around for it to scale, and we have a product, a really solid product that is changing women's lives. And for that, like I am in constant gratitude for that because not many people even have that kind of product that's actually giving that transformation. And like I'm providing that for people. So I am so thankful that all of you Profit Planner Lounge members that are tuning in right now or listening to this episode on the podcast, wherever you're listening to this on, like, thank you. Thank you for supporting me and my business and my dreams, but also thank you for taking action on profit planning, because profit planning is not just a program. Profit planning is a lifestyle. It's a lifestyle. It's how you run your day-to-day. It's not even, let's put numbers for our quarter. Like, no, this is a day-to-day lifestyle, complete business switch. I'm asking you to run your business differently and more strategically. Like, I'm asking you to work smart instead of hard. And like, I'm here for you. If you were in any of my programs, I have multiple calls a month where I am on Zoom and I will audit whatever you want me to audit. I will let you turn on your video and audio and you ask me questions and I will go over anything that you need. Like, I am here for you, cheering you on with my virtual pom-poms, waving them in the air. Like, I want to see you succeed. And I know you will succeed. I know you will get to the point where you are cranking out consistent income, living that comfy lifestyle to where you can take your family on trips, have enough time to work on those passion projects that you want to work on, right? Like all these things. That's what I want for you. And if that's what you want for yourself and you're not in the Profit Planner Lounge yet, I go over a lot of how to actually get consistent income without adding more to your schedule in the free class at profitplanner.co/free. So I'm gonna leave the link in the show notes and the description above, all that kind of stuff. And I'm ready to watch you blow up. And I'm ready to help you get there. Okay, hope you have a great rest of your day. So excited that we got to chat today. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye.